Hello everyone, I'm John, this is Sean.
Alright.
And this is Everyday Food Reviews. Boom. Today, we have a sneak flavour review.
Yep. We're looking at sour apple and purple storm. These are two flavours we've been meaning to look at for a while.
Brand spanking new flavours out a few months ago.
Yeah, I think Purple Storm came out last year. The sour apple came out, a few months ago. We said we didn't want to spend 40 quid on a tub, and we were going to wait until it was in sachets, and then it was in sachets.
So we're true to our word.
Yeah, but when it first came to the sachets, it was going to, with delivery and everything, it was going to be 15 or 20 quid just to get the 5 sachets, just to look at the one flavour. So, we waited until the Generations flavours come out in sachets so we could get a bit more value out of it.
The best flavours.
Order the cans as well.
Yeah.
So, we've finally gotten around to these two.
Yeah. Right, I need some caffeine, so let's get straight into it. I've had a little nap today.
Which one do you want to start with?
Sour apple.
Okay.
I've had a little nap today. I was in work, 5:30 till 11:30.
Nice.
Came home, napped from like 1 o'clock till about 3:30, 4 o'clock.
I was in
Woke up knowing full well I was doing a video with Sean at 4 o'clock. Wait, I'm awake. I'm awake.
Yeah.
Sean's very good at timekeeping. I am, to be fair, but not when I first wake up.
I was working 8 till 4 from home.
It looks like a proper witch's brew when you pour that in, because the powder thing is up on the camera. Alright, it does for me.
It smells very sour. That's good. I'm excited.
Whoop-de-doo.
So if you've not seen any of our other videos before, check them out because they're amazing and they're not too long. But I'm a big fan of sour flavours. John's a big fan of very, very sweet flavours. John was a big fan of the Generations flavours that we looked at. They were both very, very sweet.
And some people, it's great to see the comments on YouTube actually align with our own views. Some people like sour flavours, other people don't like sour flavours.
Yeah.
People love me getting excited about a really non-sour flavour that is finally I really like.
Yeah.
So...
No, it's cool. That's the thing. Everybody's into different stuff. That's the thing with the energy drinks. I find myself not really liking a lot of flavours a lot of the time. Flavours I wouldn't buy again, but I really like trying them.
Yeah, that is one thing about this. It's I might not love a lot of the things that I try, or the flavours, they might not be my favourite, but I do like trying stuff. Love trying stuff.
So,
I was going to go right off topic, but it was going to be an example of me really liking stuff.
Oh, go on, go for it.
I was going to say Adam at Bus Stop News. He brought in. He's an Arab. He's Muslim from Yemen, and he brought in some breakfast. Some continental breakfast to him. Is that continental? No. Traditional. Sorry, that's the word I was looking for. Traditional breakfast. It's small meat, so flatbread, and it was beans with egg.
Okay.
Oh, mate, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I was flatbread on keto.
We'll not talk about that. May have fell off the wagon in the last week a little bit.
This it smells of apple. It's green. It's not as green as I remember Stealth to be, but it is green.
Smells better than Stealth already.
You think so?
Yeah, it doesn't actually smell that sour. Doesn't smell that sour. I'm sure it's gonna be.
I think it smells sour. I think it smells sour.
I think it smells like apple, so it's a good start.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Ooh. It tastes a lot more sour than it tastes.
I was going to say it tastes less sour than it smells. It tastes very, very sweet to me.
Maybe that's why I like it.
Oh,
I like a sour flavour! News.
Does that seem sour to you though? Yeah.
It does, but it's like... Do you know what it is? It's probably because it's actually called sour apple.
Yeah.
Not like a nice, not a name which doesn't suggest it's sour.
Yeah.
Like, I'm hoping that the Purple Storm is a lot more sweet in powder and water form, not carbon dioxide form.
Well, the powder does have 2 sweeteners in. It's got sucralose and Ace K. I think the can only has sucralose. So whether that means there's more sweetener in the powder, I don't know, but it does have 2 different sweeteners in.
Yeah, which you did cover, didn't you?
Yeah.
That you did show in the Purple Storm can video.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just the cans I'm not keen on because they are as on top of the flavour they are sour, and it's like I get disappointed when something isn't called sour.
Yeah.
Because as unprepared as I seem to people, probably it's like I do like to be prepared for things.
Yeah. In terms of expectations, I'd say it's not as sour as I was expecting or hoping for. However, it is very good. It's
It's like a proper green apple as well.
Yeah, it's like those rosy apple hard-boiled sweets that you get.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It's like sweets, and that as you know, I'm a big fan of Lemonhead's Rain, and I like sweets. And
I was going to say it's a lot like the sour apple rain in that regard.
Yeah.
Like, it's not quite as sour as you'd hope, but it tastes.
I
like
like
apple
that more
sweets.
than I expected I would.
Yeah.
But I'm not disappointed in that. I'm not.
Yeah. No,
So.
I do like that. I think I prefer the stealth. This is very nice. It's quite clean. Like it's not clean. It's a fresh tasting apple, but it does taste quite sticky to me. Which I'm not a big fan of, but I think that the flavour itself I do really like. I'm a big fan of that.
That's good, That's really good. And definitely mix it with cold water if you've had cold water in a jug.
Yes.
That wouldn't taste half as good if I just got water out the tap. I filled up my water butt, put it in the fridge this morning when I left for work. So it's had a good nearly 12 hours in the fridge to chill.
Yeah.
Get rid of that dirty glass. We'll get a new fresh glass as I prepared earlier.
I'm going to use the same glass. I've not got another one on hand.
Oh, lad, you need to get some more of those glasses.
The glasses I've got at your house. They're good, aren't they?
Why have you not got 4? 4's a set, not 3.
My girlfriend broke one.
Oh!
She bought them for me as a present as well, and then broke one. And yeah, so I've got 1 and you've got 2.
This instantly smells good.
Yeah, I think we had a good idea of what to expect having had the cans. And we expect it to be a lot like Vimto.
But this is making me excited. Prepare to be disappointed.
Saw that the powder was purple. It's called Purple Storm. I hope it's purple,
Look
so
at that. What a colour.
expect it to be purple.
And that doesn't disappoint.
No, it's a thick, cloudy looking purple. It does smell just like Vimto squash.
Oh, yes.
So that's
That's good.
yeah, it's cool. It's cool. We like that.
I love
like
Vimto. Yeah. Do you like Vimto?
I was telling my girlfriend last night that she's said, why is Vimto called Vimto? I said, well, it was invented in Manchester. It was originally conceived as a tonic, like Coca-Cola, like a health tonic. And it's called Vimto because it's supposed to give you vim and vigour. And she looked at me and said, you're just winding me up. I'm going to Google it. It's like, fine, Google it.
It was this one of the rare occasions you weren't winding her up.
Rare occasion? I never wind her up.
Okay.
But yeah, I wasn't winding her up in this instance.
Cheers.
Cheers. What do you think?
Yes! This is what the can should taste like.
It is a lot sweeter and a lot stickier than the can.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is, mate. Oh! Why £2 a can for rubbish? Nah, mate, fuming.
I like it. It does taste like Vimto.
It's Vimto with caffeine. What more can you ask for?
I don't
It's
know.
almost like everything I've been asking for since we started a bloody channel or looking at them.
Do you feel invigorated, John?
I've got vim and vigour. No, but in all seriousness, that is... Oh, they wind me up so much. They wind me up.
Why?
Which is good in a way, because now if we ever get hold of G Fuel cans, I've got to have low expectations. So there you go.
Yeah, it's a good thing to just set the bar low and never be disappointed. That's
Yeah,
words to
live
by.
life like you do every day.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's
It works for
interesting.
me. I'm still alive. It's working.
Oh, that is really good. That is so good.
It tastes more like the full sugar Vimto than the sugar-free Vimto,
Yeah.
which is interesting. I think there's
It's got everything. It's got everything you want. Everything the body needs.
yeah. I think there's me.
I love that term.
You know, I think thinking about it, I think the reason this has more sweetness in it is possibly to cover up the taste of the electrolytes, because that's something else that was absent from the can.
Yeah.
So you do get a little bit of that coming through, a little bit of sort of a salty aftertaste with this. It's probably something you'd notice in any of the sneak flavours if you were looking for it. But,
Yeah.
you know, thinking about that and thinking about what we said about the cans and the sweeteners, that's probably why there's 2 sweeteners or just more sweetener in this and there isn't in the cans, because the cans don't have those electrolytes.
Yeah.
I'd hazard a guess that's why. Well, obviously that works out in your favour. You like it, the fact that it's so sweet.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I've got no complaints with that.
Quite a bit of sediment in there, but that's nothing we don't see in most of these.
Do you know what? I used 450. It doesn't seem as much as normal,
Well,
and it's really good. Like,
yeah. That's,
I'm just buzzing.
I really like both of them, but not quite as much as I'd expected to.
Which is weird, because we were expecting me to probably like one and not the other.
Yeah.
And I like both.
Yeah.
Both, like, equally as good.
Yeah.
Do they come close to the Generations? Yeah, no, it's good. Something's got to be really special to beat that Strawberry Millions Generations. Like, really, really special.
Yeah. I think... Excuse me.
They've nailed it. They've nailed it, and with that, for me, personally.
Yeah. I am getting quite tempted to order a tub of Stealth at some point. The only thing holding me back is the fact that it's never on special offer. Like,
No.
even 20% off or something would be decent. You can get codes for free shakers and stuff, but I don't need more shakers. I've got about 20 of them. And G Fuel, when that goes on offer, it's buy one get one free. It works out £22 a tub. I've got a few half empty tubs of G Fuel I'd need to finish before I could justify spending full price on anything.
Yeah, it is.
And if
it
I was
is tough. Right, I know we've had a fair few arguments of people, you know, on the YouTube comments, and that's fine. If anything, it's even better. Just interaction to get to, you know what you guys think, and
yeah,
So that's great. But yeah, as we've documented, we're not overly keen on Sneak as a company because they say it's a cheaper, cleaner alternative, which we disagree with. So to spend 40 quid on a tub, that's why I've not spent 40 quid on a tub of Generations yet.
Yeah.
But I've looked. I have looked. It was only like last week I had it up.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Because it's £36 or whatever, £35, but then, unless you spend over £40, you've got to pay the £4 or £6 postage, whatever it is. It ends up working out over £1 a can, over £1 a serving, when you can get most energy drinks for £1 a can or less if you're just buying single cans on special offer, or 70-80p if you get a case of 12, and
and like somebody made an argument, it was in our Discord or the other day, like, you don't have to mess about with shakers and water.
Yeah.
At home, no doubt, if you could get it for 36 quid and it was like 80p a serving at home, and yeah, fine. But if it's something you're going to be taking out, it's a little more harder to justify.
Yeah, that's the other thing as well. There's so many options. Like, I really want to order the Stealth because I really like the flavour of it. But then, you look at the price of it, you look at the postage, and I look at G Fuel that works when it's on offer, works out cheaper coming from America. And there's Wraith.
Yeah, which because we've got a partnership with, you personally can get 20% off.
Yeah. But
people watching can get 10% off.
Even with just the 10% off,
it's still cheaper than...
It's cheaper than the Sneak, and you get 200 milligrams of caffeine in a serving. Yeah. And it's still all natural flavours, and they don't use Ace K as a sweetener either.
And the flavours are very good.
Yeah.
So...
It's just a really hard sell with what else is out there for me. If it was a choice...
Which is weird, we should say that, because we weren't planning on plugging Wraith.
No.
And that discount code. Well, there you go. Slip that in.
But it's EFR 10. We didn't actually mention what it was. EFR 10.
Yeah, we'll flash it up in the bottom corner.
But,
oh well.
Yeah, it's tricky, because if this was the exact same price as G Fuel, I probably would order this. But the fact is, it's not.
I know.
That's the thing.
I know. Which for me at the time, like a few weeks ago, it wasn't an issue because a lot of the flavours were sour and I wasn't a big fan. Now that I've found like 3 flavours that I like, it's becoming more of a oh no kind of situation.
Yeah. I think it's safe to say it's very good. There's at least sort of G Fuel, Sneak and Wraith that I would rank as that. There's not a lot to pick between them apart from Wraith having more caffeine. G Fuel is cheaper when it's on offer. Wraith has more caffeine, but Sneak, there's not anything that sets it apart as better.
Yeah.
But it's just more expensive than either of them. Like, I guess there's the hydration blend, the electrolytes, that sets it apart as different, but even that's not necessarily better.
No.
But just some of the flavours, I think there's most people will be able to find a flavour with them that they really, really like, but I'd also say that about Wraith and G Fuel.
Yeah, and the fact that, you can reel off all the Sneak flavours, on 2 hands? About between 10 and 15 flavours, maybe?
I think there's 9.
9, right, so 9 flavours. Mm-hmm. Wraith have got 8, 7, 8?
6.
Okay. But G Fuel?
G Fuel have a lot.
There's no point even me trying to estimate. I've just got them 2 wrong and I was overestimating. G Fuel. We're talking, I think, is it, sorry, 30, 40 flavours perhaps?
I'm not sure there's quite so many as 40, but there's more than 20. I'm pretty confident saying there's more than 20.
So, like you say, you're more than probably going to find
there is a lot. There's a lot less variation between the flavours, though, I find with G Fuel.
There is.
I think some of the flavours are quite lazy. Sneak don't seem particularly lazy with the flavours, I will say that about them. There seems to be a lot of effort has gone into each flavour, whether you like it or not. It seems that each flavour has had time taken on it to get it right. G Fuel.
But does that justify double the price?
Yeah.
It's one of them. It's a real debate that the people who are on the outside and don't drink as many energy drinks would look in and be like,
"You're a bunch of idiots."
You're a bunch of idiots who are just too hyperactive on caffeine.
Yeah.
But then it is, people like what they like, and it is a proper debate about what's best.
Yeah, it's just a personal preference thing at the end of the day.
Yeah, I think we mentioned it before though, like where energy drinks are and powdered energy drinks and are going. It is quite exciting to be into them right now because there's so much variation. There's so much different things.
Yeah, it can be a bit overwhelming as well. But I would hope that people who are finding it a bit overwhelming, if they're trying to, because I mean, if you're not into it, or if you're a coffee drinker or something, and you think I want to order a tub of this energy drink, but there's so many flavors, there's so many choices. I sincerely hope that our videos help people cut through some of that. I really do. I mean, we enjoy doing them, and that's the primary reason we do them. But if we
don't do them for any other reason, then
if it can help people sort of cut through some of that and find something they might like, and be a bit more confident in their choice. That's why we go out of our way to find things that we've never heard of as well, because that's one of the things before we started the channel. I'm looking up powders or food and places I've never heard of, looking for reviews, because I don't want to chuck 40 quid down the drain.
No, that's another thing.
I can't find anything on a lot of the things, and the things I can find are obviously sponsored and made by people who are just paid to make the videos, and it's like that's not helping me make that.
No, not at all.
So
not when especially you realize if you realize that as well.
Yeah.
And that, and it's not as obvious to everyone that this person's been paid to do that.
Yeah.
And say these things, so of course they're gonna be glowing about it.
Yeah.
Whereas we bought it ourselves and we've paid our own money for it, we can give an honest review.
Apart from Wraith, we've got no incentive to say anything other than the absolute truth.
And when was the last video we even spoke about Wraith and mentioned that we had a discount code?
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time we did. We've spoke about them in forms of just saying how the flavours and stuff, but again, we're not. If we were putting up our discount code on every single video.
Yeah, I'd say we're still being very impartial. I'm being as impartial as I can be. I'm not going to say it's the best thing out there just for the sake of getting the discount code. There's flavours I like from other people. G Fuel, I can, even with the 20% partner code, I can still get G Fuel cheaper than Wraith when it's on the buy one get one free.
Yeah.
And I'm not afraid to say that. But people could argue, we can't be unbiased about it because we get the 10% referral code. And I'd say we can be. It's just more difficult. I think we are anyway. I think we were. Well, I know we were, but then, whether we were or not, I would say that, wouldn't I?
Yeah. I think we need to wrap it up.
How many subscribers have we got at the moment, John?
Glad you asked, Sean. Me and Sean would like to thank everybody for support. We've recently smashed through 1,000 subscribers, and we started 10th of September. We created the channel. The 13th of September, I think, was the first video.
Something like that, yeah.
So a little over a month and a year and a month maybe over. But nah, we're thrilled. Smashed through 1,000. When we started, we never even remotely thought we would get. We're thinking friends, family, potential some work colleagues. At the time, Sean was in university, so some university colleagues and friends.
Yeah.
And that would be it. Maybe contribute up to 100 each. And we'd have been happy. It was something to satisfy creative juices, have some fun, because we were doing this stuff anyway together.
Yeah.
And on our days off. So the fact that we've got 1,000 people subscribe to us and, usually getting at least 10% to 50% of those viewing it regularly is insane.
Yeah. And so we will be putting adverts at the start of the videos and getting some monetary benefits from that. I don't think it'll be a lot, but I imagine every few months we might have a tenner that we can use to pay for one of the videos or something. So that'll be pretty cool.
Similar to like you say with what happens with when you said the referral code.
Yeah.
People have been using that code.
Yeah.
We've had, like we mentioned in the thing, we've had a bit of kickback from it. There's a few quid in an account coming our way. So, and we've already started. We bought a new microphone to try and get rid of some of my echo.
Yeah.
In the big kitchen, we plan on spending more of it on more food, maybe some more powdered energy drinks, and future days out and road trips as and when we can.
Yeah, that'll be a while off. But yeah, we I think all the money we get from anything is just going to go back into the channel.
Yeah. But no, I just want to reiterate, thanks very much for supports, likes, comments, not nice comments, dislikes.
Yeah. No, it's all good.
It's one of them.
Yeah.
You've got to take rough with the smooth. And yeah, just buzzing really. Didn't expect that whatsoever. I know it's been coming for a while now, and maybe it's something we should have expected, as people would say, but when I'm talking about like a year ago, when we were sat in my kitchen till 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, editing that first video and sorting the logos out, and
I can't tell you how.
Not even a like. Yeah.
Like the amount of time I spent editing like the first 10 videos, just because like I didn't know what anything did. I'd never done. I'm big into photography.
The first hug off Sean I've ever had willingly.
I've never edited a video before starting this channel, so it's like.
And now you've edited well over 100.
Yeah, I might say I've got a bit lazy with it, but at least it's consistent.
It's not even that. You're finding more efficient ways.
Yeah.
You do that. The more stuff you do, the more efficient you get. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's mental. Absolute mental.
Yeah.
When you sent that screenshot the other day. Oh yeah, and if you've not already, we do have if you've not noticed already, we do have a Discord. It is growing daily. We've got like 30 odd people in there now.
Yeah.
And there's quite a few regular commenters, and even just so much as some people asking how your day's gone.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah. Then I did a little cooking demonstration last night. It was only like 10 seconds long, but there you go. But,
yeah,
it's fun.
It is mostly talk about energy drinks, we found.
It is, but I think there's more of a instant community with energy drinks, because so many, like we said, there's that much variation.
There's that many people that are into that many different things,
and it's something it's completely universal, international. Like, we can try this Purple Storm. We might have. I think we've got somebody in the Discord from America who's ordered Sneak, and they're coming from Manchester because they have no US distributors yet.
Yeah.
He's not going to be wanting to talk to us about a kebab from Liverpool.
No.
So, it is like I say, just more of an instant community on energy drinks. But honestly, you can join and talk to us about whatever you want.
Yeah, I answer when I can on there.
I try to, but with my job, it's not always like the case. I could have my phone in my hand.
Yeah.
But no, buzzing. Thanks very much. I think we're going to end the video there.
Yep.
We've gushed enough over our fan base.
Yeah. No, thank you. Yeah. I never thought we could refer to anyone who watches our videos as fans.
It's mental. It's crazy.
I like to think, Yeah, it's mad.
And there's some people who watch the videos because they like just us, which is crazy. Like, for example, the one that springs to mind instantly all the time is Wendell Boy.
Yeah, I assume
because he
likes
doesn't
us.
like the energy drink ones. He likes the food ones. But with most of the time, it's just he comments to let us know he's watching the video on energy drinks, and it's like,
cheers.
You're mental, lad. Thanks very much.
Yeah, I thought you were going to shout out your mum then.
My mum, my brother, my sister, fam.
Yeah. Does your mum drink energy drinks?
No.
Oh, she watches them though.
Yeah,
She
just
up there.
loves the laughs.
Top fan.
Loves the laughs.
I think my mum watches some of them as well. I don't know how into it she is. I think not much, to be honest.
But there you go. It's just one of them, innit?
Yeah.
So we will end now. We will end. We've got a habit of saying we'll end and then we never end. And as you know, we've got some ridiculously long videos. But that's us. That's us. And I think our average watch time is 5 minutes, but that's great. That's 5 minutes longer than we ever thought we'd have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially when our first ever video was on a Big Mac and a double quarter pounder and 17 minutes long.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.